morning, DHS High School. Today is Friday, June 6th, and here are your Husky headlines.
Are you interested in going whitewater rafting, rock climbing, zip lining, hiking, and more this summer? There are spots available in the Outdoor Leadership Academy. Go to the guidance office to get an application. The program is offered free of charge, and all applications must be returned by Wednesday, June 11th. Next week are the last days of school, which means final exams are upon us. Exams begin on Friday with one exam in the morning and one in the afternoon. Remember to be uniform compliant and don't forget a pencil. Refer to the following screens for the schedule.
The Secret Service is now finding new ways to track and spy on citizens in the United States by now tracking Twitter. Recently, the Secret Service has put out word that they are looking for new software in order to track sarcasm in our Twitter posts. Our objective is to automate our social media monitoring process, said Secret Service spokesman Ed Donovan. Some are now saying that the software is not possible because computers are not equipped to detect common uses of the English language. However, even if it is possible, they are not okay with it. It is troubling because it really stifles people's abilities to freely express themselves and has tendency to quell dissent to make people think twice before they express themselves online, says Ginger McCall, the Associate Director of the Electronic Privacy Information Center. So tell me, how sarcastic are your tweets?
Covered in blood, she had crawled out of the woods when a passerby found her struggling to breathe. That was the scene described by a 911 call that reveals how a cyclist found a 12-year-old girl on Sunday morning after she was severely stabbed by her two friends. The night before, her friends invited her to a sleepover. They lured her into the woods, leaving her for dead. She was stabbed 19 times, with one of the stab wounds being a millimeter away from her heart. The attackers believed Slender Man would come for them eventually, and the only way to escape would be to sacrifice their friend and offer her dead body to make peace. Police believe the friends have been planning the murder since December. The girls were charged as adults and put on $500,000 bail.
And now a special announcement from Mrs. Pasalak and Miss Reich.
Hey there, Husky underclassmen. It's Mrs. P, your high school musical director.
And Miss Reich, your choreographer.
And we are here to share some information with you about next year's musical. We know you're probably not thinking about next year, but for us, when one musical season ends, another begins. So we want to personally invite you to our first informational meeting about next year's musical that we are going to hold in the Black Box Theater right after school on Thursday, June 12th.
At this meeting, we'll be talking about what it takes to be part of this year-long commitment, as well as talk about some workshops we have in the works for the summer.
Right, and it should be fun. So you're probably wondering what show we're considering, and I would say at this point we are about 100% sure. We are going to do a show called In the Heights. In the Heights is a brand new, fresh musical take on the American musical scene, and it's about a community of Dominicans living in Washington Heights, New York. There's opportunities for Spanish-speaking parts. There's a lot of singing, of course, but also rapping as well. Do you have a favorite part, Miss Reich?
Of course, the dancing. And this musical is certainly filled with that, as we'll have everything from Latin to hip-hop, of course our favorite, jazz.
That's right. So we are looking for so much different types of talent for next year's musical, and we hope you'll come find out more about the show at our meeting. And again, it's Thursday, June 12th, right after school in the Black Box Theater, so we hope you will come join us. We'd love to share more with you about that show, but for now, take a look at this clip from the original In the Heights production on Broadway. See you soon.
Let me interject on the way you sweat, the way you flex on the floor. It makes me want you more. Vanessa, let me get the next one. Vanessa, let me interject on the way you sweat, the way you flex on the floor. It makes me want you more. Vanessa, let me get the next one. Vanessa, let me interject on the way you sweat, the way you flex on the floor. It makes me want you more.
Bartender, let me get an amaretto sour for this ghetto flower. How are you so pretty? You complete me. me. You have me at hello, you know you need me. Truly, madly, deeply, let's get freaky. Oh, I get it, you're the strong and silent type. Well, I'm the Caribbean, I'm the type and I could drive you all night. But I digress, it's something so I don't stress.
No hablo inglés.
Yes!
Arriba esa bandera, alzala donde quiera. Recuerdo de mi tierra, me acuerdo de mi tierra. Esa bonita bandera tiene mi alma entera. Y cuando yo me muera, entiérrame en mi tierra. La, 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 eso es.
That's all from us here at Husky Headlines.